Good. I am so excited to be here. We are in Riverside at Riverside Poly High School. We are here at Groundwork. This is Morgan Stewart's creation. We're going to get to hang out with her a little bit later. We're going to get to talk to her. This is her first time putting on this clinic, and it's all about building athletes up from the ground up. And it but it's all based on defense, which is, I think, phenomenal just to be able to focus on defense. It's such an important part of our game. A lot of people overlook defense, and defense definitely wins championships, and that's one of her slogans. So I'm really excited to get the chance to hang out with her today.
I'm Morgan Stewart. I play at the University of Washington. I'm part of, or a fourth of the Package Deal founders, and I now do my own defensive lessons in Anaheim, California, and this is my first ever Groundwork event. It means everything. I mean, softball is such a passionate sport. I'm biased obviously, but I think it's a little bit different because every single one of my workers here, I have 20 college girls, girls that are already done with college. They came back, I texted them, and they were in. I mean, it's one of those things that they give up their vacation just to be here. And being here at Poly, it seems right. You know, like I'm starting again. It's almost like being born again a little bit. I tried to kick their butts today. That was my goal. And we did 3 big rotations. Our first rotation, I mean, there's 60 girls here, 10 groups. So only 6 girls in a station, 2 coaches to every. So they're moving every minute, every second. So yeah, it was tough. It was supposed to be tough, but good energy. I think one of the biggest things that hits me really hard is I was never a great hitter growing up, and that's why I love Marty Tyson, right? Taught me how to hit, gave me great confidence in myself. And so when I got to that stage, that national championship week, it was the best hitting I've ever had in my life. And so I really got to look around and be present, but I also remembered that, like, hey, the people that aren't hitting are also contributing, and it was really a team effort, and every single person has a role, no matter what they're doing. Core things, I mean, that mantra that I always say, be a good teammate. It's all about how you are on the field, off the field, and just how you interact with people. I mean, they're not gonna really remember the exact things that you say, but they're gonna remember how you make them feel, right? Yes. So I was like, yes. Good teammate to me is someone that's constantly thinking of, okay, how are we all gonna get better today? It's not just about my personal accolades, it's about us as a unit. I'm not gonna get my personal goals, I'm never gonna attain them if the team isn't first as good as it can be. I mean, that's the mindset, and then examples of that might be, okay, if we're doing partner drills, I'm not just not paying attention when I'm rolling the ball. I know what she's supposed to trying to do. I know what her adjustments need to be, and I'm tuned in. I'm focused with her. So I mean, I'm more harsh than maybe like a Jen or like an Amanda, and we all have different personalities, but at the end of the day, if you have the right intentions and you are authentic and you try to communicate those things, that's all you can ask. You can't try to be like anybody else. Package Deal, it started out as a crazy idea. I mean, can't say enough about Jen. I mean, she's definitely the leader of the whole tribe there, but it's been amazing. I mean, there's so many roadblocks that you hit, and a lot of people have tried to do the same type of thing, but we just keep trudging along, you know, and push. But at the center of it, at the heart of it, is we want to give the girls not even something that we didn't have, but just elevate the sport and find a way to do that. Endless amount of things. I grew up with brothers who didn't like playing baseball. My dad was an offensive lineman, and all he knew how to do was push. So didn't play catch. I had a pitch back in my backyard. So if you don't have a good pitch back, invest in one of those. Glove work. Get your glove ready early and often. You shouldn't be flipping or rolling. Here's what's crazy about, I think, kids growing up now is they're practicing, a lot of them more than ever, in like team sanctioned things. So they have to do agility, they have to go to hitting, they have to go to defense, they have to go to this clinic. But a lot of that practice time gets thrown under the rug, and like we don't think about it. So it's about mastering your craft. You have to actually work at something for 10,000 hours before you master it, right? So that's throwing the ball against the wall. It could be 20 minutes a day, but drilling that hand-eye coordination or a certain movement and understanding what you're trying to do. That's different than showing up to agility class and going through the motions.